It's a very romantic notion, isn't it, that it was a matter of fate that brought Brit and Roy together. Before anything ever happened between these two, they were already orbiting each other's lives, but never meeting until the universe decided to intervene. So this story really begins with a plan to head to Wet n Wild with a group of friends. Among the group was Brit, friend and bridesmaid today Georgia, and a guy who had a very hopeful crush on Brit, a crush that Brit was not exactly participating in. He brought his mate Roy along. Now, the second Roy picked Brit up in his car to head to Wet n Wild, things became pretty clear. Well, she'd taken one look into those eyes, and she had quickly decided that Roy was more her vibe.
I tried at the side then. Hi, today.
Can't quite believe we're here today. From the moment Royston was born, he's brought joy to all of us. Always thinking about others before he thinks about himself. He puts everyone first, his friends, Britney, and it makes me really proud to see the young man you're becoming, mate. And I'm so happy that you found someone like Britney to share your life with.
In the almost 19 years I've been friends with you, I've had the joys of seeing every version of you. And this one is by far my favourite.
Oh my god! You look so pretty!
I love seeing you so happy, so in love. You're finally getting the life and the future you've always dreamed of and truly deserved.
You feel ready? No. No. But yes.
Britney, JT and I couldn't have asked for a better daughter-in-law. And now we're getting a grandbaby, little girl, so exciting.
Don't, because I'm crying. Oh, Dad, can we go on? No. Don't get the Netflix. It's literally
It's so perfect. I love that she doesn't make me feel like it's not my daughter that's getting married. Or not my daughter having a baby. She really includes
We want to
me.
take a moment to acknowledge some special people who helped shape Britney's life.
So great-grandma Doris today would have celebrated you, Britney, being the first of her 39 great-grandchildren to get married. Doris would have gently held your face in her soft hands and given you one of those delicate kisses she plants on your face on every occasion. Great-granddad Harry, who would have wrapped you in one of his cuddles or squeezes that tended to hurt most of the time. And finally, Poppy Carl, the man who pushed you on the swing for what I'm sure felt like eternity to him, the man who slow danced with you in his arms while he and Nanny Trish tried to rock you to sleep. Carl wasn't just a grandfather figure, he was your partner in mischief. Carl would have done anything to share this day with you, and I know in my heart he is here in spirit.
You're everything that I crave in this life. 'Cause we're everything we can find in another life. Take my
I can picture vividly the day you came into this world, the overwhelming joy and the sense that life had changed forever.
I only want you.
Today, I gave you away, but I will never not be by your side.
We are going to need some rings. Can the ring bearer please come forward?
Who knew that the two 17-year-olds we once were would be standing here today, devoting the rest of our lives to each other? As a little girl, I used to imagine who'd be waiting here for me at the end of the aisle, and now that I'm here, it could have never been anyone but you.
Biddy, from the moment we met, it just felt like things lined up. Same timing, same weird coincidences. We've spent years apart and gone through the hardest times, but it was all worth it now because we have a baby girl coming.
I can't wait to watch you love our little girl. The way she's already your entire world and purpose. She's so lucky to have you as her dad.
You two complement each other perfectly, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for you as a married couple and before too long as parents. It's going to be a really exciting time, not just for you, but for us as well.
I promise to be the husband and dad you can rely on. I promise to be supportive, caring, fun, and I promise I'll keep filling up your water bottle at night, even though you never drink it. Biddy, thank you for being my person, my partner, and soon the best mom to our little girl. I love you.
I promise to always support you. Maybe not with golf because boring, but in everything else, always. I promise to love you through everything life throws our way and to always show up for you in every part of your life.
I am absolutely thrilled to officially pronounce you husband and wife. Please celebrate with a kiss. Now, Britt and Roy would like to ask two very special women to be their legal witnesses today. Grandma and Nan, please join us up at the signing table. Family and friends, it is time to get loud. It is time to celebrate as I introduce to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Lake.
You're everything that I crave in this life.
I remember countless music and dance routines in the lounge room. Those shows that you put on for your mother and I, how I miss those days. The laughter, the energy, and the way you lit up the home with your performances. The way I hope your little girl lights up your lives in the future. Seeing you with Royston, I know you found someone who not only shares your laughter, but also respects the fierce spirit that makes you you. Royston, you have shown us time and time again that you are her perfect match for Britt.
Britney, I see how much you love Royston. And honestly, as a parent, having your son find someone that loves him as much as you do is about all you can ask for. Having someone that loves the Broncos and the Maroons as much is an added bonus.
I just feel it's like not often you find a love like theirs. They genuinely love spending time with each other. If you see them together, it's just because they really want to be together.
I've had the privilege of being Brittany's best friend for the last 18 years, 10 months, and about 5 days. Not that anyone's counting. Now, I might not remember exactly how I first met Britney, but I do remember meeting Royston. And if I'm being completely honest, I wasn't so sure about you at first. You were just too shy and quiet, and I couldn't quite figure you out, and especially because I didn't think that would mix well with Britt. But after a week with him at schoolies, and him basically becoming our personal driver because we didn't have our licenses yet, that uncertainty disappeared fast. And once we got comfortable around each other, that's when the bickering, the roasting, and the friendly bullying really kicked off. That's when I knew he was officially part of the chaos. And honestly, when I realised he was the one for Britt.
Me and Roy first met in high school and we used to catch the same bus home. Over time, we got closer and closer as we only lived just a couple of streets away from each other. Royston, you've always been funny, genuine, caring, resilient, and determined. I've never once been able to follow your character, and I'm sure that everyone else here can agree with that. It is these traits that will make you a great husband and someone who will become an amazing dad to his daughter. I cannot wait to see this next chapter happen, and I'm glad I'm going to be a part of it.
I remember when Roddy first told me about Britney. I actually thought it was their first date until not long ago when Roddy told me his speech about when they went to Wet n Wild. Never knew it. And he said, I'm going to the movies with this girl. I said, okay. About 10 minutes later, it comes out again. I was like, oh, okay, he must want me to see what movie you're going to. Like, you know, comes out again. And so then I was like, do you really like her? He's like, yeah, I really like her. So, and then she came around, absolutely beautiful. First thing I said is like, Britney, bitch. And then I was like, oh, I'm very sorry. So sorry.
Britt, you've been my constant, my safe space, and my person. From little girls with big dreams to grown-ups chasing them. I've watched you become the incredible woman you are today, and I feel so lucky to have been by your side for every step. Now that you're married, I guess it's time to accept that maybe, just maybe, you can kick me out of being your third wheel. But let's be honest, that's not going to happen.
Now, just before I finish up here, I just wanted to carry out a little exercise. So, Roy and Britt, can you please both stick your right hand in front of each other? Roy, can you please place your hand on top of Britt's? Britt, I want you to look into Royston's eyes and tell him that you love him. Royston, I want you to look into her eyes and say I love you too. Everyone, let this moment we're witnessing right now really, really sink in. Because it's the last time that Roy will ever have the upper hand and the last word in this marriage.
So to the bride and groom, may your love be endless, may your laughter stay loud and annoying, and may your secrets continue to be shared between the three of us.
I'm really happy for the both of you, and I hope your bond only grows stronger through the years. Here's to a lifetime of love, happiness, and adventure together.
May your journey together be filled with laughter, resilience, and endless love. So let's raise a glass to Royston and Britt, to a lifetime of happiness. Cheers.
In 1,000 lifetimes, in 1,000 worlds, I would still find you and I would still choose you.
The world just can't understand. Yeah, it's you.